Hello, I'm Peaceful Nik the Medium. Welcome to my live stream. If you're watching the replay, take any messages that resonate as little postcards from your loved ones in spirit. I am joining you live in the group tonight, and this will be reposted on my YouTube channel probably tomorrow or the next day. So if you get a reading tonight, you can watch the replay in the group and on YouTube. All of my, I only have a few readings left for the entire month of August because I have reduced all my prices to only $50 for a full reading. So book those now, Peaceful Nik, N-I-K, themedium.com. I am a little out of breath. I've been running around doing a bunch of stuff, cooking dinner, cleaning up from dinner, had readings all day today, trying to get my work done. Oh, let me close that for my other job. If anybody, I can't see any comments. So if any, I'm going to write hi in here. Oh, hi. Okay. Hi, Christine. All right. So I'll put my website here. I don't even know if I can pin or what. But I'm going to do some card pulls. I got some oracle cards and I'm going to do some card pulls. So tell me where you guys, oh, here we go. Yeah, Jane, thank you. Hi, Carol. Hi, Julie. Hi, Abby. Hi, Kathleen. Oh, Kathleen, hello. Yeah, I got stuck there because of the Delta outage or whatever. Oh no, I'm not sure what happened. I was teaching a class at USC with a group of international students. It was kind of a specialized class, and my flight got canceled and I was stuck there for a few extra days. So that was very stressful. And I guess it's my age. I'm not really recovering like I used to. I've been home a week and I still don't feel normal. So I don't know if anybody, I'll be 54 this year. So if anybody knows if the 50s are where it all goes down, if anybody has any advice, let me know. So yeah. And then, so my husband and I came home, and the next day, my son and daughter-in-law came to the house to visit, and they are expecting. So I'm going to be a grandma. So I'm so excited. It'll be our first, yes, it is. It'll be our first grandchild. So it's early along, so I'm trying not to get too excited because you never know what happens in the first trimester, but I'm trying to keep my positive outlook up. And you know, it's a weird time for pregnant women right now. So I'm trying to, yeah, Carol, funnily enough, I've been talking to Hazel a lot about helping keep that baby in there. So hopefully everything stays healthy and in the right place and everything's fine. I pretty much know almost everybody here. Feel free to share this with your friends. I'm going to do, you can tell me where you're from. I think Jane's, and are you in St. Louis, Jane? I think Jane's in St. Louis, if I remember correctly. And make sure to follow my Peaceful Nik the Medium Facebook page. Thank you, Carol. My Peaceful Nik the Medium Facebook page. Because I'm going to be, yeah, so much more fun than being a parent. I know. That's what I'm so excited about. Christine's from Chicago. Sylvia. Hi, Sylvia. South Jersey. Whitesburg, Tennessee is Julie. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. But I am learning Indian Trail, North Carolina. I'm learning these oracle cards, and I got this beautiful deck. And hi, Kelly. So we're good for class next week, right, Kelly? Not this coming week, the week after. Sandy from Wisconsin. And congratulations. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited, but I am a worrier by nature. So till we get past a certain number of weeks, I'm going to be stressed about it. I'm going to pull some cards. Okay, good, Kelly. So I'm going to just mix these cards up. And if you want a card, just give me a hello or a yes or card, please, or something. Let's do a card pull, because I gave too many different options and that would confuse me. Put card pull, and I will pull a card. Now, I'm still learning these cards. Doesn't mean Spirit is not going to give you the right message just because I'm learning. Okay, perfect. I'm just going to go in the order. There's only 11 people here, so this should, pretty much everybody should be okay with a reading. I'm going to go straight through, start with Christine. Take what resonates, and if it resonates for you, if this card isn't specifically for you, if it resonates for you, take it, because Spirit knows what we need to hear. All right, so I'm just going to mix, and this is the card for, who's first? Christine and LaTrenta. I will have to read the actual description out of the book, but it is, oh, this is beautiful. The Crossing. If you want to screenshot that, initiation, and number 54. 5/4, May 4th. May 4th is my anniversary. Or 9. 5 plus 4 is 9. So the Crossing, initiation. This seems to be something that may be coming up new for you. So it says a rite of passage, initiation. You have come to stand on one side of a river. The opposite bank leads into the darkness of the eternal cave, where the old dies and then is born again, just as I thought, something new for you. So let me know if something new is coming up for you. Could be anything new in your life. This is a place where time is forgotten and the seasons cease their dance and stand still, as if in a temporary repose. You must cross the river now, honoring and respecting this transition, for it is time to say goodbye to your old ways of navigating your world. Don't be afraid. Let's see. Are you still here? Christine, let me know if any of that is resonating with you. Or anybody else. I might go on disability to health problems. So don't be afraid. I have a sister who's going through, she just got approved for her disability, actually. So don't be afraid. You've come to the edge of the river because you're ready. You're ready to let go of what doesn't serve you and all the ways in which you've kept yourself from truly living. Intimacy requires vulnerability and truth. Can you strip away the masks and the barriers of false strength to discover what you are really made of? And anybody that is going through something with a disability, I think this can resonate very well with them, because it's scary. It's scary. It's a very scary thing. And it's making yourself feel like you're giving up control of your ability to do things a certain way. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's scary. So it says, step in the boat waiting for you. Let it carry you into the cave where the shadows are waiting to be illuminated, so you can be born again into the world without denial or artifice. Making the crossing is beautiful, powerful, is a beautiful, powerful act of the highest love. So love for you. You're loving yourself. Yes, very vulnerable. Correct, Jane. I agree with that. And I'm going to add some card pulls to my lives on my other platforms, my TikTok and my Facebook, Peaceful Nik the Medium. I'll be adding those there, and I'm going to be adding some email card pulls. They'll be very inexpensive, and just more live card pulls on. Hi, Dawn. All right, Dawn, if you want a card, let me know. I'm pulling oracle cards. Christine, I'm glad. I'm happy for you that you're going to go through that process. It can be a long and hard process. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Yeah, they're gorgeous. These cards are beautiful. All right, so Christine, I will be rooting for you. It can be, you may have to appeal. Lots of times they just deny people immediately. Okay, Jane Nelson. All right, Jane, card for Jane. Jane from the Lou. I know I say it every time. I was born in St. Louis. I am using the Shaman's Dream Oracle. I picked these because they have celestial scenery on them. And actually what I was thinking of before I bought these was making my own set of Oracle cards. Right now I'm in the middle of a couple of international student competitions with my science job and a bunch of editing and curriculum development. So I don't know if I will have time to do that and do it well. All right, so this is for Jane. I know, I would love it. I could take because I have hundreds of paintings in my house with celestial scenes on them. They're everywhere. I could just use those as the artwork. All right, Jane gets, ooh, that's funny. Lost in Space. Lost in Space. Needing Direction, number 36. So Jane, are you feeling like you're being pulled in one direction or another, or you're just not sure? I love this if you want to screenshot it. Lost in Space, Needing Direction. Beautiful card. I love that. Little wings on the face of the lady. I don't know if you could see the little feathers, the sun and the earth shining. Oh, heck yes. All right, let's see what the fancy book says. Number 36. And let me know if 3, 6, or 36 or 9 means anything to you, just by chance. Me Tox, it says. That's interesting. Kind of like a me detox. Eliminating toxic thinking, requiring the body, mind, spirit, cleaning house. So clean out your body, mind, spirit. Clean the house mentally. When the Me Tox card appears, it challenges you to discard the deep, dearly held judgments that you have oh, I looked at 39 instead of 36. Sorry. It's been a long day. I thought that doesn't make sense. Lost in Space, 36. Feeling lost, needing direction and focus, a 24-hour day. It's really not that different from the Me Tox Detox, but nevertheless. Sometimes in life we lose our way, perhaps falling prey to addictive behaviors, jealousy, comparison, resistance, or fear. This happens especially when we are up-leveling and genuinely changing for the better. So, Jane, if you feel like your direction is shifting as far as how you feel about a certain situation, how you feel about maybe your spirituality, how you feel about just your ideologies in general, it can be very hard because when your mind is shifting and we're learning and we grow into a new part of ourselves that was always meant to be, it can leave people behind that we truly love. And sometimes you're being pulled in two directions. Yeah. Sometimes we just can't stay in the day-to-day situation that we are with certain energies because we are moving in a new energetic direction. It's not bad or good. It's just as we change and shift, we need to move more towards the energies that serve us, and especially that serve us and help us serve others. This is a big deal. I've lost contact with some people I love dearly because of my shifting spiritual growth and my ideology about certain things in my life. And it's very hard. It is very hard to feel like you're losing people because of how you feel about something. A part of us hiding in the vast expansiveness of space wants to sabotage our progress. In the transformation process, our inner world no longer feels safe or inhabitable as we find that our thoughts and beliefs have morphed beyond recognition. Okay, perfect. This is exactly what I thought it was going to be. You may find yourself adrift in this way right now, unable to focus or determine the next step. You might be tired and simply need to regroup and rest. When you lack direction, the first thing to do is redirect your perspective. Like a newborn baby who needs, that's funny because I just talked about a baby. Like a newborn baby who needs swaddling to feel safe, you're invited to reduce your life visioning to the next 24 hours. So don't be thinking about 5 years from now or 5 months from now. Anyone can handle living in 24-hour compartments, and sometimes it's moment to moment. It's not even 24 hours. Sometimes 24 hours can feel overwhelming. This allows everything to feel grounded and manageable. You get lost in space when you imagine being swallowed up in the giant vastness of the future with its dark uncertainty, or reflect on how your past has held you captive in a hall of distorted, never-ending mirrors. Oh my God, that hits so hard, and I'm sure many of you feel that. Being held captive by your past, things you may feel were a mistake, things you may feel regret about. And the biggest thing that I've been getting a lot of messages about recently in my readings are feeling captive by other people's perception of who we are, other people's perception. So every single person you know has a perception of you. None of those perceptions are right. I have people in my life that still perceive me as I was 30 or 40 years ago and still judge me based on when I was a teenager and when I was, Miss Smarty Pants, Miss Know-It-All. And people still judge me for that because they never took the time to continue to grow and get to know me. So they judge me based on that old character they've created in their head. So it's okay to hold people accountable when they judge you for that and put a stop to it. A hall of never-ending mirrors reminding you of your mistakes, flaws, failures, and losses. It's almost like I wrote this book. Take heart that the simple 24-hour container immediately banishes those two awful eternities away. You will find your energy and focus restored as you recognize that you are never lost at all. Keep it simple right now. Conserve your energy and take care of you in basic fundamental ways. The world will be right again. That is a beautiful message. I love that. I absolutely love that. Jane, I hope that that resonates for you, and for anybody else, just let me know if that resonates. All right, so after Jane is Carol. Okay, let's see what we have for Carol. Oh. Hello, everyone that's joining. It is, I guess people are going back to school. This is a weird time of year, so I'm glad I have a little time tonight. I was going to be on here last week, if you guys were following. I got held up in California. I love California now. I love it. I got to spend some time with my son who lives there, a little extra time than I thought I was going to be because we were stuck there. We drove up to the Bay Area, flew out of there. All right, this is for Carol. All right, what do we have for Carol? Dances on one foot balancing act. All right, Carol, look at that beautiful, beautiful naturey green. Number 9, let me know if 9 resonates. Beautiful flowers. Dances on one foot. That is gorgeous. Balancing act. So I know you're a mom and a grandma, and I would say everything you do is a balancing act. Hi, Carol Gelati, Margolis. Everything moms do is a balancing act. So let's see what you have. I'm assuming you're juggling many Many hats, many hats. Awesome, Jane, I'm glad. I'm glad. This thing is all wonky. 9 has come up 3 times. Yes, it has. That's crazy because it was 5, 4, 3, 6, and now 9. Whoa, that is crazy. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Hi, Melody. All right. Dances on one foot, balancing act, resourcefulness, saying yes to life. All right. When dances on one foot shows up, you are called to find a new balance, just as a dancer moves gracefully into each pose. No matter how precariously balanced a step might seem, you must bring equanimity to the situation before you, no matter how thorny or difficult a relationship seems. So I wonder if you are dealing with a difficult personality in your life. Oh, wow, Dawn. Wow. Dawn says her mom's name is Carol and her birthday's on the 9th. That's funny. Right when another Carol popped in at the same time. It says you have to be dancing while juggling your entire life, knowing that at any one time, half of it is going to be up in the air. It's not that you are doing too much and find it impossible to catch up. It's that you are confusing readiness with preparation. So Carol Little, are you still on here? Just let me know. You will never, ever be fully prepared. Hazel's due date was the 9th. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That just gave me an overwhelming sensation, Carol. Whew. You will never, ever be fully prepared for all the challenges in life, but you can be ready to say yes to a new invitation the universe offers you. Live in a state of yes to spirit and no to everything not infused with life, romance, vitality, and the sacred. You will be surprised by how quickly your load lightens when you hold true to this lesson. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Vanessa. You are challenged now to work with the resources available to you and not be seduced by the belief, if I only had more. Carol Little, I don't see you as that type of person. Life has provided you with everything you need to accomplish your goals and fulfill your mission. When it feels like you are losing your balance, do not contract, holding your arms close to your chest, for you will fall. Instead, oh, this is so beautiful, reach out and extend them fully, saying yes to Spirit's steadying hand. And it's so interesting because I know Carol has had pretty much most of her family get readings from me. I am balancing a possible move up north, and some of my kids are not happy. Fascinating, fascinating. Well, you have to do what's best for you. You have to do what's best for you. Wow, that 9, that really got me. For those of you who don't know, Carol is one of my regular clients whose granddaughter, who is in spirit, has quickly become one of my spirit friends over the past couple of years. She's a very strong energy. She helps bring through, I guess she's almost like a guide for me now in some way. I don't really know how that would work or if that's even okay, but she comes around all the time. She helps me with young children who've passed, babies that have passed pregnancy loss. Yeah, that is, I believe that, Carol. I believe that. Oh, because I've been talking to her a lot lately. Oh, you're welcome. Now, Carol Gelati, if that resonated with you, let me know. This card was picked for Carol Little. So there's a couple of Carols on here. Nice to meet you, Vanessa. So if it resonated with you, take it. So any of these things that resonate with anyone on here, take it. It's a postcard. Spirit knows who needs to hear what and brings it through. So for everybody who's just joining, I'm pulling oracle cards tonight. The Shaman's Dream Oracle. I like them because they're celestial, and my master's degree is astronomy, and I love everything space. Okay, so I'm going to try to scroll back. After Carol was Julie Marie Word. And then I'm going to write this down because I'm going to lose the list with all the comments. Julie Marie, if you're still here, say you're here. Lindsay Skinner, Kelly, Tanya with an O. All right, so Julie Marie is here. All right, so for Julie Marie Ward, Julie Marie, card for Julie Marie, we have, hi Kathy Matthews, benefactor, grace and generosity, number 3, which 3 3s is 9. Benefactor, grace and generosity. So this makes me feel like you are giving. You're a giving person. Okay, Dawn. Sorry, it got mixed up in, I wrote you down. It got mixed up in the comments. I remember now. Benefactor, grace and generosity. Oh, thank you. Carol Gelati. I hope I'm saying that right. Benefactor for Julie Marie. Grace and generosity, gifts, support, and mentoring. So I feel like maybe you work now or have worked doing some type of, teaching, nursing, something where you're helping people. All right, Shannon. I'm going to run out of time. I better pick it up a notch. And Julie, the other Julie. Julie Gulick. All right. I'll probably run out of time before I'll go fast. All right. When the benefactor weaves her energy into your life, you're put on notice that all manner of positive reinforcement is coming your way. The universe wants to let you know that just as you have been generous with others, serving with your gifts, just as I thought, this is what I thought it was, serving with your gifts, even the smallest capacity, so will you be rewarded in a myriad of ways. So Julie Marie Ward, let me know. Marguerite, I don't understand. That looks like maybe German. Hi, Brandy Bella. Let me know if that makes sense to you. Julie Marie. And then I don't know if you're still on here. Some of the comments are disappearing, so I don't know what happened. But next is Lindsay Skinner. I'm very giving. Okay, perfect. Just make sure that you have a limit to that. Okay. Oh, thank you, Christine. All right. Lindsay Skinner. Make sure you don't give it all away, Julie. Make sure you don't give it all away. It's wonderful that you do, but make sure to save some strength and energy for yourself, because if you empty all of your, you're welcome. If you give everything away, you're not going to have anything left. All right, so we are Lindsay Skinner. Card for Lindsay Skinner, please. Oh, I got to grab it. It fell on the floor. So whatever this is. You're welcome, Vanessa. All right, Lindsay Skinner. Let me cross this name off so I know I already did that. Hi, Maida. Lindsay Skinner, Woodwives, Adaptability. Look how beautiful. Number 64. 64. All right, let's see. Adaptability. You're welcome, Julie. I'm trying to go a little faster so I can get more in. If anybody watches me live, you know my throat starts to go, which I'm already feeling it. Woodwise, adaptability, strong roots. Hello, Lori Moore. The Woodwives dance into your dreams as a reminder to be grounded no matter what life offers you. So to me, this means don't let your thoughts spiral out of control. Hi, Sharon, because you're... we really get miserable, not necessarily about situations we're in, but the thoughts we have. The thoughts are what make us miserable, because sometimes we ruminate and ruminate and ruminate. So think about being grounded. Keep yourself grounded. You need to know who you are, what you will tolerate, what you've learned to date, not dating, but to this date, and what boundaries to set so you feel good about yourself. That's just like I said in the last reading. Don't give it all away. Life is going to offer you something extraordinary now. Oh, Lindsay says, oh, wow, spot on. And in order to learn and receive its blessings, you must remember that being grounded gives you more freedom, not less. Yes, because our mind is what controls our perception of things. So the more grounded you are, the less stressed you'll be. And there's different ways of grounding. Different people ground in different ways. So whatever works for you to keep you centered, do that. Okay? I hope that you really like that, Lindsay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, everybody who's joining. Vanessa, Dottie, Tracy. Awesome. All right, Kelly P. Kelly P, are you still here? Hi, Angie B. Kelly P. Kelly P. Kelly P. That definitely applies. Wow, thank you. You are so welcome. Now, for everybody who's just coming on, I'm an Evidential Medium. My mediumship readings are only $50. I think I only have 10 spots left for all of August. They're 30-minute readings. All right, Kelly. Card for Kelly, card for Kelly. And I'm going to be doing card pulls by email, card pulls by appointment. So I'm going to add these as I learn. I'm going to add these to my repertoire. All right, many masks, the authentic self. Boy, Kelly, with what I know about you, this is going to be, wow. This is going to be good. Number 38. 38 for Kelly. Kelly, I know a little bit about what's happening. The authentic self, energizing internal allies. And then it says a conscious shift. Look at that. A conscious shift. And I know that that is meaningful to you. We live in a world where everyone we see wears a mask. Isn't that the truth? We wear these masks to cover up and protect who we really are. And people see us all with a different mask. We learn to do so because we've been conditioned to try to appear a certain way to fit into society. I talk about this all the time, especially because probably 90% of my clients are women, and this comes up a lot. Stop trying to fit into society's mold. Masks allow us to belong, so we remain within the confines of what is expected. Oh, good. Dottie's taking this too. Great. Yeah, exactly. Masks are not inherently bad. Rather, they provide context and structure for our personalities and soul's expression. Some of us might believe that a particular mask, fixed and hardened onto us, is our permanent face. We forget that we are living beings with a multitude of faces, enabling us to experience a fuller, more vibrant world. Your authentic essence doesn't want to be contained by others' expectations anymore. Oh, Jane, that's funny. So, Kelly, I'm going to leave you with that sentence. I think this is very appropriate. Your authentic essence doesn't want to be constrained by others' expectations anymore. That's for you, Kelly. And I think that's perfect. A perfect message. Let me know how you like that. Jane says 3 9s, a 10, and now an 11. I'm just counting down. All right, Tanya with an O. Dottie says being their caregiver was very hard to watch them take their last breath. Oh, I must have missed. Oh, thanks, Jane. I must have missed something earlier. 2 brothers and a sister in the past year from cancer. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Kelly says, yes, it's quite the challenge. I love it. Yeah, your spiritual growth has been wonderful. Dottie, I'm so sorry. Is Tanya with an O still here? Because I see people are coming in and going. Tanya with an O. Let me know. If not Tanya, Dawn. Dawn, are you still here? Oh, Tanya with an O. Okay. Tanya with an O, Tanya with an O. Dawn is next. Then Shannon, then Julie. Tanya with an O, Tanya with an O. 32, jeweled web. Beautiful. I don't know if there's a glare. There you go. Jeweled web. All right, you're next, Dawn. 32, jeweled web. Connectivity. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. 32, jeweled web, connectivity, no separation, the feeling state. So I'm going to think this is probably about your connection to others, feeling connected, intensifying a connection, something on that realm. Okay, so Tanya with an O. Approaching any oracle requires you to come in with certain expectations. You're either looking for confirmation of what you already know or attempting to shed light on what eludes you on the obvious path you're on. You're asking whether you will reach a desired goal of some kind. You're rarely able to see beyond memory or projection. And so naturally, everyone comes to the oracle with a narrow perception of what is possible. That is interesting. That narrow perception keeps coming up. We had the thing about the masks, and I was talking about how people perceive us in a certain way. That is fascinating. Imagine that the answer to your question Imagine that the answer to your question is not about landing at a particular destination, meeting a goal, connecting to a special lover, reaching an end game, or experiencing anything specific. Instead, you discover a shimmering web of jewels you didn't know existed. Oh, this is beautiful. The world is interconnected in a living web of energy. It isn't possible to know how any of it works, but know this: what is in your highest good is a sparkling jewel that lights up for you among this web of possibilities. You just need to know how you want to feel and choose this consciously. Hi, Nick in the house. All right, so Tanya with an O. Let me know if any of that resonates with you. It's not about landing in a particular destination. It's about discovering the web of possibilities. Oh, honey. But just know there are so many possibilities. I say this often in readings and in groups and in lives, and sometimes it can sound cold and callous and unloving. Oh, that's good, Carol. I'm glad. Yeah, take what you can relate with. Every trauma, every loss, every bit of pain we experience in life leads us to something new. It just does. My mom dropped dead at my feet when I was 15 years old. I have had trauma, abuse, and loss in terrible ways all my life. But, hi Felicia Ann, but all of that pain and loss and suffering led me to be who I am, led me to be a healer. All of the years I went and got degrees and had to be, prove myself. I was trying to prove, because I had a mask on. I was trying to prove I was this, I wanted to be accepted by my family. I wanted to be respected. All of that really fell on deaf ears. I wanted to be someone loved in my family and be accepted. But what happened was it didn't matter. They still judged me based on what they thought of me. So we can't live by that. And all of those experiences and loss led me to be the healer I am today. So just know, as painful as it is, there's always something that we learn from it. Always. Yeah, Vanessa. Yep, there's always something. It's always meant it always happens to lead us in a direction that we can choose to follow the direction of learning and growing, or we can choose following the direction of darkness and depression. It's up to us. We have free will to choose. And I'm so sorry that you've had all of that loss. So tonight I'm doing cards. And that was Tanya with an O. Let me know if any of that resonated with you. And then Dawn is next. Dawn Korea, you are welcome. I hope that helps, and I know you're suffering. Yeah, Dottie says they still look at all the negative and I try to be positive. Oh, I know. I have a very big family, and I'm in contact with only a couple of them because of that same thing. They perceive me in a certain way, and I'm not happy with that. Dawn Korea is next. Dawn. Card for Dawn. What does Dawn need to hear? Please, spirit guides, lead me to a card for Dawn. Oh, popped out. It popped out. All right, I try to find the positive in everything. Good. 45. Guess what, Carol? It's another 9. 45. Repairing the veil. Forgiveness. Beautiful. Wow, and I think this kind of goes with the theme tonight. Repairing the veil. Forgiveness, number 45. Carol's keeping track. Chrissy, your mom will always be with you. Your mom will always be with you. Just as you type that, she's right there with you. Don't ever feel like she's not. All right, so here we go, Dawn. If you want to screenshot, repairing the veil, forgiveness. It'll be interesting, right? Making amends, recognition of our unity. Okay. Between us all is a thin veil, appearing to be a space that separates us. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. We look through this veil and believe ourselves to be distinct from each other. Kind of like we're talking about the masks, right? We all have this mask, and we all are trying to be sometimes something that we're not, or trying to prove something. But we are all connected. And I can tell you, at the quantum level in the universe, all of us are connected. I could talk for 20 hours about that. We are all connected. We assume that our thoughts and feelings are our own. We see bodies and objects and the spaces between them. So we engage in the world in relationships between a duality of us and them. This veil serves as a mysterious illusion, making it so hard to believe in our inherent connection and unity. We can't always remember that what we do to someone else, we at the same time do to ourselves. When we claw at the veil out of fear, anger, jealousy, or resentment, manipulate another, misuse our power, or allow someone's actions to diminish us, we create a wound felt by many, not just those of us in the smaller, direct relationship. Now is the time to examine where your actions have caused difficulty or harm to someone else, and also where you have been the recipient of them. Regardless of what side you are on, it is important to take responsibility for healing this rift by bringing love, compassion, deep listening, and presence to whatever is not in harmony. Do this for you and your own liberty, as you become an unwitting hostage once you take the role of perpetrator or victim. Both are positions of weakness. Okay, so there's a lot here. There's so much to say about this. First and foremost, if someone is being emotionally abusive, physically abusive, or any type of narcissistic behavior, you don't have to have a relationship with that person. Okay, this is different. This is like just normal behaviors, normal disagreements. This doesn't mean forgive everybody who's harmed you and bring them back into your life. That is not what this is saying. But know that taking responsibility for any part of any argument or disagreement, whether it's 1% your fault and 99% their fault, whether it's something you allowed to happen, you know, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. We all have a responsibility to bear in some way, whether it's 1% or 80%. So just remember that. I got to take my voice is going. I got to take my cough drop. So let me know, Dawn, if you understand any of that. Oh, hi, Megan. That is so sweet. Megan says, every time I jump on a live, I immediately get a headache. Is someone trying to tell me something? You probably, that's called clairsentience, feeling the feelings, physical or emotional feelings of a loved one in spirit. It could mean they're just there trying to get your attention, or it could be someone who passed away that is trying to connect with you, passed away from some type of head injury, some type of neurological disease, stroke, or something like that. Dottie says narcissistic. Yeah. Dawn gets it. Okay. Awesome. Oh, that would be my own sister. I'm 51 and she controls me. I'm the baby out of 10. 4 left. Yeah. Oh, I know. You don't have to let her control you. Vanessa says, how can you be positive when trauma keeps following you? Well, that's a loaded question because it depends on the type of trauma. Some people are in abusive relationships that at the moment they can't escape because maybe they have young children, maybe they're physically trapped, emotionally trapped, maybe they're brainwashed, maybe they don't literally have anywhere to go. Or it could mean loss after loss after loss after loss. So each situation to answer that is going to be very different depending on what the trauma you're experiencing is. Felicia let go of all her family. Yeah, sometimes it has to be done. Where did I buy the star lamp? This one? I have a blue one and I have a white one. Those are at Target in the little kids section. And I have a full-size star lamp that matches these. Let's see if I can show you the blue one. The blue one is really good at night. And I have a full-size star lamp over there. I don't want to show you my messy desk. That matches them. When I bought that star lamp, the white one, it was like $12. It was probably 5 or 6 years ago. Now I want to say they're $20 or $25 because they were so popular. The price went up. Oh, sorry, Nick. Okay, I love Target. Yeah, I do too. I try to stay away from there because it's easy to rack up those bills at Target. Shannon is next, and I don't know what Shannon, so if Shannon's here, who was on the list at the beginning, let me know. Oh, thank you. Yeah, hi, Shannon. I worked really hard. There's so much stuff in here. It's a little overwhelming, and I just need to organize it, but I love my plants and my little sparkly lights. It makes me feel happy. Target tells me what to buy. Yeah, I know. Isn't that the truth? All right, Shannon. A card for Shannon. Spirit. Oh, this one fell out immediately. What does Spirit want Shannon to know? Covenant. Sacred contract. Number 7. That's beautiful. How do we get on the list? There's the list. The list is basically closed. Number 7, Shannon. Number 7, covenant commitment, sacred contract, the greater good. If I have time, I'll do a couple more. You are being invited now by the universe to enter a sacred contract. The covenant card may also be a call to recognize that an ancient agreement you made with spirit needs to be renewed or canceled and torn up. Is an opportunity showing up right now that is full of promise, but you are unable to sign and seal the deal and commit to it? The reason is that it needs to be elevated to a sacred covenant. So, Shannon, let me know. You're welcome, Dawn. A covenant must be founded on the truth, not your truth, not his or her truth, but a greater truth that takes the destiny of all into account. The covenant is not about your agenda only. Spirit must be invited to come to the table as a guarantor of the good faith of all and to ensure the direction you are embarking in will be for the greater good. I'm a Sagittarius, Jane. So Shannon, let me know if the covenant, if you're going through some type of change or direction in your life that you need to do it for the greater good. Let me know if this is resonating with you. I don't know if Shannon's still. Yeah, Sagittarius is the best. I'm December 7th. All right, Julie Golick, I think is what I wrote down. Is Julie still here? I don't know if Shannon is still here. Which card? The one I just read? Oh, Jean. We have so much in common. The one I just read was 7, covenant, sacred contract. Oh, wow. Okay. Hi, Christy. Okay, so, all right, Julie, let me answer this for Shannon. So, I would say bring in your, whatever, if you have a spiritual practice, bring that in. Bring that in. That's all you can do right now. Unless you just have unlimited funds to go through a big, long, drawn-out lawsuit. Yeah, I mean, just bring spirit close to you. Libra, Aquarius, Aries. Hi, Christine. Cancer. Oh, the deck is called The Shaman's Dream Oracle. I got this on Amazon. Don't be mad at me. Dottie said, what is it when you dream every night and my parents are deceased and lately they keep coming in my dreams? They're just visiting and letting you know if the dream makes sense and it's something positive or normal, they're just visiting to say hello. I'd love to do what you're doing. Is it hard to get into to do? The Oracle cards I'm just learning, but mediumship, I had many mediumship classes for a couple of years before I became a professional medium, which I've been doing for about 5 years. It takes commitment. It's not, if you already have what you feel is a connection to spirit or psychic things have happened to you or mediumship things have happened to you, if you're already aware of that kind of stuff, you're probably halfway there. You just need training. I do teach classes. Kelly's on here. She's one of my students. She's been a student for over a year, I think. So, wow, a lot of people are having estate problems. Yeah, okay, you can email me. It's peacefulnik, N-I-K, the medium @gmail.com, or send me a private message on Facebook using my Nicole Willett page. This is for Julie. Julie, I think you're still here, Julie. Card for Julie, please. Card for Julie. Oh, let's see what we have for Julie. Fool's Embrace, Transmuting Pain. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. Transmuting Pain. So to me, number 22. So to me, this means taking something negative and turning it into something positive. Oh, Dawn summoned her dad and grandpa recently. Really? Who told you that? Like, that came to you? All right, so Fool's Embrace for Julie. Transmuting pain. So transmuting pain, taking something bad and turning it into something good. Allowing life to love you. The experience of both/and. The pain of life is sometimes unbearable. When we're in it, we think that pain, loss, and betrayal will always be woven through our continuity of existence. We are kept hostage by the way we identify with the pain and what we make it mean. If we let it, it becomes etched into us like a tattoo. I love this. I love this. I love this so much. I love this so very, very much that you can't even imagine. And this goes with the person earlier. Sorry, I can't remember everybody's name, who asked about the trauma following them. Sometimes we start to identify with painful things and we invite them into our lives. Now, that doesn't mean this is in every case, but some people you probably are aware of are repeatedly in bad relationships, are repeatedly embroiled in drama, are repeatedly involved with people who are having all kinds of problems. That is for many reasons, but one of the reasons is we get a little ego boost with the negativity, especially if we were raised in a chaotic, abusive, or narcissistic environment. So think about if you are in relationships with people that are dramatic, or people are meddling, or it's always blah, 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 blah. Think about, this isn't just for Julie, this is for everybody. Think about if bad things continue to follow you, if bad relationships continue to follow you, and this goes back to the other card, taking responsibility for our behavior and our part and apologizing for our part in any situation, whether it's 1% or 90%, we need to really start taking accountability. And so I love this card. I love this card. This is beautiful. If we let that pain in and we keep keeping it in there and keep thinking about it and keep manifesting it, it's just going to get worse and worse, and we're going to be embroiled in it forever. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the 22. I was thinking that, Jane, when I saw that. Yeah, Dawn, a theme tonight for sure. Lori's mom's always a victim. Exactly, exactly. So the rest of this says, no matter where on the spectrum of pain you find yourself now, whether it be mild disappointment or searing loss, it is time to make peace with it. Befriend it rather than resisting it, running from it, or judging it as bad or unfair or hostile. Can you see the gift that is here? Surrender to the Fool's Embrace, allowing the truth to envelop you in love and compassion. What if you could learn something amazing from this? What is truly yours will not pass you by. This is beautiful. Something better and perfect for you is waiting elsewhere. Just like I said a few minutes ago, even though we may have experienced many, many traumas, loss of loved ones, abuse, all of that leads us to who we become, and we can become something greater by transmuting our pain, or we can follow the negative route and become smaller and more, invite more pain. I'm so excited about this card. What is truly yours will not pass you by. What is meant for you will be for you. If you could come to terms with the liberation and freedom inherent in loss, your broken heart might open you up to a greater sense of humanity and compassion. As in the narrative of tarot, the Fool will be at the beginning of your life's adventure, and at the end, when you've integrated all the wisdom you've accumulated along the journey. He will never let you down or lie to you. He will, however, teach you how to reveal in both the beauty and desperation of life. Both / and, this and that will always be true. This is somebody's asking to see the card. Remember, the pearl can't be created without the gritty sand causing discomfort in the oyster. Your pearl is discovered in radical acceptance that everything has value. All is well now and will be well. Remember that today as you feel the Fool's embrace. Jane, will I win the lottery? That's not how people who like use psychic powers to get lottery numbers or take advantage of other things end up getting real bad karma. Real bad karma. So, and I don't make psychic predictions. Yes, everybody grieves differently. So what did you think, Julie? That card is amazing. That is just absolutely beautiful. And I think it tied everything we talked about tonight together. Lori has a big pearl. You know, and we go through phases like that. We go through phases where we get a big pearl forming because there's a lot of gritty sand. And sometimes, and I don't want to, I don't want to minimize anyone's pain or experience. Oh, you're welcome, Julie. You're welcome. This will be on replay on here for 30 days, and this will go on my YouTube channel, so you can follow me there. Sometimes we experience a lot of bad things in a row. And like I said, you can, obviously mourning is important. Obviously having feelings is important. I would never tell somebody, oh, just get over it. Because when my mom died, I had somebody I really cared about tell me that one day. I was very sad a couple years after she died. And they told me to just get over it. You can't, that's terrible. Don't ever say that to anybody. You can go through the mourning process and you can still see the light at the end of the tunnel. Because when you get embroiled in the deep mourning and you stay in there, you become identified with it, and you don't, it almost, the pain almost starts to feel good, like an addiction. You're welcome, Jane. So you don't want to stay in the pain to a degree that it feels good and you look forward to it. It's like if you've ever been in a toxic relationship with someone, or any relationship, I guess, and every once in a while you just start a fight just because it feels good to fight. That's not healthy. Hello, Wendy. So thank you everybody for joining. Now that I'm back from my trip, things should settle down for me in the fall. I should be doing lives more often. Please follow my Peaceful Nik the Medium Facebook page. You can subscribe on my website to get a free guide to your spirit guide, peacefulnik, nikthemedium.com. I have only 10 spots left for the rest of August for only $50 for a full one-on-one mediumship reading. My prices are usually $150 for a 30-minute reading. They're $50 right now. So sign up for that. I will be doing more card pulls. I will be going live on my Peaceful Nik the Medium Facebook page. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. Kathleen's also one of my former students. She went through a couple of my classes. You're welcome, Christine. Okay, everyone. Happy Friday. Good night. Watch here for the lives. Follow my other socials for lives. Have a wonderful night. I love the cards. I love this. Thank you, Sharon. Good night, everybody. Bye.